Hey, so my name is Jill Cherry. I am the founder and the owner of Cherry Picked Web Co. And I just want to share my creation story with you. A question I get asked a lot is, how did you end up doing what you're doing? And it's so niche specific. If you don't know by now, I design websites for chiropractors. Yes, I help anyone who would need a website, but really my sweet spot and my niche are for chiropractors. My husband's a chiropractor. We are a chiropractic family through and through. It just makes sense. It's what I know, it's what I love, it's what I understand. And so that's why I niche in chiropractic. But again, the question is always, how did you get involved in it? Or it just seems so random. And my answer is, it is very random. But I'm also a firm believer that God planned this for me. And when I tell my creation story all the way back from the beginning, I can see the light bulb in people's eyes light up because it makes sense, right? So going back to the beginning, I helped my husband in his office for many, many years, but where we decided I really excelled at helping him was marketing. And ironically enough, in the very beginning, I hated it. It made me feel very uncomfortable. I get a lot that I'm very personable and I love people, and that's all true. But if you've ever stood up in a room of a bunch of strangers and sold yourself to them, it feels very weird if you're not used to doing it. But in the short of it, I ended up falling in love with doing it. I love telling people the chiropractic message, and I love to see those same people in our office receiving care. And so that's kind of how I fell in love with marketing, is I would just see the lives being changed, right? But then COVID happened and we had to pivot our in-person marketing to online marketing, just like every other single business owner during that period of time had to do that as well. But the thing was we didn't know what we were doing. So we hired several different companies, all of which didn't know how to help us, or they tried, but it just wasn't working. And we had to figure out something fast, or else we were going to lose our business, essentially, in a nutshell. And so my husband said, we've invested all of this money into others. Now it's time to invest the money back into ourselves. And I want you to learn a new skill set. And I want you to learn how to market our practice online. And of course, I was up for the challenge. So I said, sure, I'll take a course. It's fine. And we went through the Twisty CA course with Tristan Schaub. And fun fact, still to this day, he is my mentor. And I would like to say a friend at this point because we've been working together for so long. However, he is my personal business coach and my mentor, and he's the one that teaches me all of the up-to-date things when it comes to online marketing. But I went through his course, Twisty CA, and I learned all that there's to know at the time about online marketing. We went over ads, we went over how to write blogs, how to build websites, effective websites that actually bring leads into the practice, and all of that good stuff. So after taking his course and Jason kind of learning through me, Jason put together this really, let's just say, not aesthetically pleasing to the eye website. And I was like, all the information is great, but the design is pretty terrible. I've always been creative my whole life. I am very much right-brained. It's right-brained, right? Where the creative side, left brain, right brain, it doesn't matter. I've just always been creative. I can sing, I like art, I like taking pictures. That's just who I am. I've always been that way. So if you take that natural gift I have to be creative and you mix that with chiropractic, it just kind of made sense that I made this really awesome website for Jason. And that's when Tristan said, hey Jill, you should really consider doing this for other chiropractors. And at first I told him no. I said having one boss was quite enough. And we both laughed, and Jason was like, yeah, it's fine. However, if you don't do this and you don't try, you have to go get a big girl job. And I didn't want to do that because I wanted to make sure I could stay home with Benji, who's my son, and be the best mom to him and still be the best wife to Jason. So I didn't want to go get a big girl job. So I was like, you know what? I don't know at another point in my life where I would be able to try to start a business, and if I failed, nothing would really happen. And so I said yes, and I took the leap of faith to start this business. And then looking back, just kind of remembering where I came from, I remember for a long time praying to be able to have a stream of income for my family where I could stay home and make that income. Because then if I was home, again, I could still be a wife to Jason, I could still be a mom to Benji, I could contribute financially to my family, which makes me feel really good. And so looking back, I do believe that this business is an answer to my prayer. However, bringing it full circle, I said yes, I started the business. I officially made it official in September of 2021, and since then we now serve over 200 chiropractors, and right now the date is in 2023, so June of 2023, so a little less than 2 years, and we're serving that many people. I really feel like we're making a difference, not only in the lives of chiropractors, but also for the chiropractic profession, which is what it's all about, is just advancing the profession of chiropractic. And so that's why when Jenna asked me to help her with this course, it's because I want to share the knowledge that I have from learning myself for our own practice and helping so many others and seeing that it's actually changing lives and making a difference in chiropractic. I want to share that with as many people as I can. And so when Jenna asked me to do this course with her, I said absolutely yes. And so what qualifies me to teach this course? I don't know. I will let you make that judgment. But what I can tell you is that I know my stuff. I genuinely want to help you. I want to see you succeed. I want to give you all of the latest and greatest up-to-date marketing information. And I want to see you adjust your marketing blueprint so that you can then succeed, so that you can spend more time with your family, so that you can go on vacations you've always wanted to go on, so that you can serve more people in your practice, so that you can see the mom who's struggled to get pregnant, all of the things that we know chiropractic can do. I want to help you, help your community understand that. And so again, my name is Jill with Cherry Picked Webco. This is my creation story, a little bit about me so you can understand why I may or may not be qualified to teach you. If you have any questions about anything I had to say or more about my story, don't hesitate to reach out.